Almost at the midpoint of the MLS season, Charlotte in 8th, the Red Bulls in 9th. 2 seasons ago, it was the wild card matchup.
I think it's a better pressing team. Sofo on the left, Gwen Yenga on the right, Wiki Carmona. Those are guys that are going to run around the lot and turn over. Up top, you still have, the creativity. Zaha, Biel, Ajiman. There's a lot of excitement about those guys right now.
Rain-soaked since the middle of the afternoon. Miserable weather in the Midwest and the Northeast all spring long. The conditions persist. It feels more like mid-March. These two met in the postseason 2 years ago. Sometimes they've been caught in between two minds of what really made them good over the last decade. This more free-flowing style under Sandro Schwartz. Sofo, driving run inside and then hit it wide. Snap your fingers and he comes to life.
Yeah, he did come to life, and I really like the body language of that move. Very enthusiastic coming inside there. Not a great shot, but look at that quick twitch right there from Sofo. I'd love to hit the target though.
Imagine leaving your home country. He hasn't seen his parents in 11 years. He said that's the dream, to get him over to watch him play right here at Sports Illustrated Stadium.
Well, hopefully they're watching on the internet, on Apple TV right now.
They can make it a reality eventually. Wilfried Zaha. Could argue coming off his best game in the Crown Strip. Short-lived possession there from Charlotte. Sunday night soccer matchup coming June 1st. Tani Oluwaseyi and Kelvin Yeboah. The high-flying Loons travel to the Pacific Northwest. Western Conference clash with Albert Rusnak, who's having another fine season. The Sounders await. Coverage kicks off at 5 Eastern right here on MLS Season Pass. There's a lead forward. Victor Bogac! Well, there's a 6'4" striker scoring, but he plays for the Red Bulls. And in his debut start, the pole delivers pole position, 1-0.
Here is the ball from Duncan. Great timing. And look how quick he takes this with the left foot. Wasn't expecting it to be shot in that way, but that really catches out Kalina there at that near post. It's really well done from the 20-year-old.
How hard is that to do? He's settled in, got a little bit more comfortable after a half season. Came out dropping dimes right off the bat. He's got 7 assists. That's tied for 2nd in the league.
And now maybe he deserves the DP numbers.
Probably, yes.
Isn't that always the way? They take it away, then you have to earn it, and then it might come again, then they take it away.
Tried to take it away from Edelman, but committed the foul. And the real bell cows of the Charlotte attack. They were humming against Columbus. 2 assists from Zaha. Biel, the game winner. 2 goals from Ajiman. But there's been snippets where these much relied on players have had good performances. You think of the Nashville game. They lost composure back half of the Charlotte game at home. The Chicago game the week before, thank you.
Yeah, what was that second half about?
Yeah. Ayla cleans it up in front of Biel. Carlos Coronel. That rare gaffe that happened in the Hudson River Derby, but it's usually unflappable. He's 3rd in the league in save percentage. Zaha.
Nice.
Along with Marshall Ruddy, the last piece of action. Now it's Vargas, and Kerwin Vargas takes care of it for the Crown. All even at 1, right before the half hour.
And here's Zaha with the little touches. He attracts 3 players. Pep Biel, quick touch and pass. Brilliant. Marshall Ruddy puts it in. Vargas cleans up the pieces. The good football was done already by the DPs there. Well, Pep Biel not a DP, but playing like one. And Vargas finishes it off. It's a good pattern of play from Charlotte. Haven't seen much of this. But now that it's come, worthy of the first goal. 1-1.
Is that an excuse me assist for Ajiman? Right back to Vargas. Turn off a missed clearance from Nealis. So we play from even again right at the half hour. Wiki Carmona crumpled over by Vargas. Two South Americans involved in the action. Red Bulls go quick. Yangor, captain Ashley Westwood. Monitoring his minutes maybe a little bit more this season, but just an invaluable piece in that midfield for the longtime Premier League vet Ashley Westwood. It is a corner for the Red Bulls.
Interesting game, huh? A little bit of Charlotte at first in all Red Bulls and one attack.
Zaha. Funky attempt at the clearance. Carmona's cross. Sofo! So in form. 2-1 Red Bulls. How about this young Ghanaian?
Execution on the cross. In the finish. Watch him. He's in an offside position. He just gets onside and look, he's just lurking. And look at this finish. Oh, he means that all the way onto the post. That is a really classy finish from Mohamed Sofo there. Carmona picking up the seconds. And I love the finish. Post and in. Red Bulls back in front. We've got a good game on our hands.
Mohamed Sofo has 5 goals now in his last 8 games in all competitions. Past the allotted 3 here in the first half. Fork lifted by Nealis, the first half whistle. The Red Bulls and Mohamed Sofo, who steals the headlines over these last few games for New York with his play, both in the Open Cup and in league play.
They will be really happy with that first half. I don't think they can just rest there. They've got to go on and get a third goal. That's got to be the message. Why not?
Turnover. Wiki Carmona.
Yeah, you don't want to spar for too long. You got to swing some big punches, right? Before the fight is over.
Zaha controlled that first ball well. Vargas tumbles. Drew Fisher's not buying it. Zaha's repress is great.
Great.
Ajiman curled in his first shot of the game, and it's right at Coronel.
From Zaha, winning it back for his team, getting it to Ajiman, and then making a run, taking someone away. His attitude has been better in general, Zaha, but it all starts with the first touch. And this is a good start here for Red Bulls. Crying out a little bit for someone to hold on to it on this right side. Yangor wasn't really getting it done.
Choupo-Moting and Cameron Harper are the Red Bull replacements.
Yeah, Dean Smith already said that he's not been in his own bed enough lately with the amount of games on the road. So that,
7 of 9 on the road. Sofo creates the turnover. Harper hits the stick. 4 almost has another.
And that's Red Bull at its finest, winning it back. Look how quick they go. Choupo-Moting bringing class already with the little back heel. He hardly ever messes up in link-up play.
Just one of the low points of the season. Here's a turnover on the pass. Marshall Ruddy. Edelman is tripped. Choupo-Moting goes down in succession. Which one is the call here from Drew Fisher? A yellow right outside the penalty area. And the penalty comes. Advantage given there. And the Privet foul.
Really good pressure.
So that's why we're having this delay here. Where Choupo-Moting standing inside the penalty area, and we are going to review. So what Charlotte thought should have been the foul on Edelman back 5 yards away for a free kick. But it was the second in succession that they call Privet on Choupo-Moting, and this very well could be a penalty. Wow.
It's a penalty. I guess I've got a screen in the room we're in to see.
We're seeing it. I mean, that's a foul inside the box.
It's not even on the line. It's well inside.
And the interesting thing, did he give advantage on the Williamson tackle on Edelman?
So you've got to say that's good refereeing to give that advantage so that this one happens.
And so Drew Fisher, top arbiter in the league last year, makes the final call.
From Red Bulls, they deserve this for generating those turnovers.
Choupo-Moting off the bench. Choupo-Moting! More goals! His 8th, 3-1 New York. And the Red Bulls ratchet things up with the pressure leading to the penalty.
Never in doubt the form you've seen Choupo-Moting in this season. He's just come on and he's got another goal. Add that to his list. Real influential since he's been signed. Makes 36 look young, don't he, Neil?
This catalyst, Pep Biel, carries along and crosses to the back. Abada has a chance and heads it right down at Coronel.
Yeah, not a bad chance. I never really thought this was going in, though, from where it's from. Difficult to generate enough power from there.
The Red Bulls, maybe one of the more disjointed numbers, and it shows in their home success. This season, they've scored 24 goals, 19 of those, or rather, 20 of those, 25 goals have come here at home. Got their first road win of the season on the weekend at DC.
Yeah, when everybody's fit for Red Bulls, it's actually a really good starting 11. If you think of Lewis Morgan, it could be Sofo for right now. Lewis Morgan, you got Cam Harper, Forsberg, Choupo-Moting, all guys in good form. It's a great ball.
And running over the top is Smalls. Kick save is there from Coronel, but Abada bangs it home to bring the Crown within 1. We didn't see runs in behind from Ajiman, but Tiger Smalls has the speed.
Great ball from Ashley Westwood. He hits it in a way that the ball slows down a little bit and it's easier to control. It's a good save. Well followed up from the substitute, Leo Abada. That sub should have been made earlier, and he's come on and he's put it into the back of the net. It's a good move from Charlotte. This game is not over.
We had a lot of Charlotte games last season, Lloyd, and there was a lot of talk about the emergence of Tiger Smalls and how well he played in training, but never seemed to find that 5-goal night in the midweek.
Oh, that's a good ball.
And Smalls has come open again, steering around Nealis on the collision. Fisher says no. Smalls continues. Coronel, a kick save again. Roof of the net. Tiger Smalls with the big moments. And the Red Bulls are scrapping.
Well, there was a coming together there. And let's have a look at it. He does well, Smalls, to put his leg in front of Nealis. And Nealis, there's a collision. Drew Fisher didn't like it for a penalty, but I wonder if it gets looked at further. Tiger Smalls does get position first. They tell you to take these corners slowly after something happens, just in case it's going to be reviewed.
So you think there was maybe a little bit more into it. Drew Fisher doesn't seem interested.
No.
Biel's corner, and that's headed over by Malanda. And so Charlotte starting to surge off the momentum of that last goal and pushing, and they've got plenty of time with 10 minutes remaining.
That was a good chance there from Malanda. He towered over a few at that near post. I've seen him score like that before. It's a good chance. Dean Smith wants a penalty. Excuse his language. For any youngsters that are still up.
And he countered that substitution pattern, which you were referring to, and Smalls and Abada bringing the pace. Cameron Harper has some of that. Sofo.
You see Marshall Ruddy go to the right side.
Biel and Abada on the same page. Abada forklifting, header, Duncan goes sideways. Edwards hustles, but it's a Charlotte throw.
I was going to say Dumby on that left side. It now allows, if you want to have the Tim Ream and Malanda partnership, and you also have a marauding left back, which can help with Zaha and freeing him up. Been unable to do that since he's been out. Five goals on a Wednesday night. Take it. So far.
It's really hard to believe that by Saturday we'll have hit the midpoint of the season for most of the teams. And their 17th MLS match. Summer of soccer is just around the corner. Lots of big action so far. A big bite on the collision from Raheem Edwards, who's hobbling, getting back up. Crown playing with confidence. Marshall Rutty to the right side. Smalls his header for Wilfred Zaha.
Oh, well done.
Turns back to the left and goes low. Coronel comes up clutch. Corner though for Charlotte.
I want to see him do it quicker like this, even more. Gets past his man to save.
Biel. Oh, it's up. Ayla to it. Smalls on the end of the clearance. Marshall Ruddy. Englishman's cross right at Nealis. Or pardon, Hack. Sofo. It's been a scramble for the Red Bulls. This is already the fourth time this season they've done it. Harper, after thrown out of the air, Malanda crunching into Harper, penalty. Can't believe it.
Cam Harper, brilliant stuff from him. Really.
On 8 goals, bag a brace. And he'll bag all 3 in back-to-back fashion for the Red Bulls. We're going to win consecutive games in the regular season in just under a year's time. 4-2.
Could repeat the analysis for the last one. In the form he's in, you don't doubt him. 9th goal of the season. Converts, and that's all 3 points for Red Bulls.
Second multi-goal game this month. He had one back on May 10th. In the end, the Red Bulls doing enough to fend off the Charlotte surge in the end, and they see consecutive victories after 33 games without.